Hola, 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 people. Let's see. I could put on a little. Not that one. How about this one? Let's go here. New York. Bubbles. Dance party. Ooh. Got my pimples there. See all my pimples, baby? I was trying to find something that will smooth over these pimples. The sunlight actually does a great job of that. I just have to get close to the sun. Close to the sun, close to the sun, close to the sun. These acne scars are something else, baby. There are treatments for it. Consistency. Let's try that. Let's try consistency. I have all this space. I don't still feel like I'm getting out of the hustle and bustle mindset. As although certain things are provided for, I know that time can fly very quickly, and I have vast ambitions, you know. But one of my ambitions in regards to family is in fruition, and I love it. You know, I'm still adjusting and I'm still getting used to it. But I think one of the major things in any healthy relationship is to um, be accountable for yourself and always work towards growing and bettering yourself. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I really, really am. I really am. Really am. I had some family over yesterday, and we had a good time. We ate, we drank, we was married, and they pointed out something to me that I wasn't even aware of, like with my card. Um, that because I had issues attempting to do laundry, like OMG, why? Why is it so complicated? It should not be this complex and this complicated. There's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. But things are getting better. Things are definitely getting better. And it's a lot of growth. And, you know, I get it. I get it all. I get it all. I get it all. Some things I can talk about, some things I can't, right? But I get it. But so I do want to talk about this one thing, this weird thing that's been kind of happening, um, because it just makes me think. And so let's come with me down the rabbit hole of conspiracies. So I have a relative, lightly, right? Lightly. I have a relative, because it really, in the big scheme of things, none of it matters. You know, once you plug into your own divinity, like nothing else really matters outside of that, right? But anyway, I have a family member who believes that there has been some alterations, and even have like a picture that would suggest that there has been alterations to their physical self without their permission, right? And see, I don't cancel all of that theory, because the things that we have found out about the public, such as the Tuskegee experiment, is just like one of the things that leaked. How many things have not leaked? How many experiments have they been on individuals without individuals' knowledge? How many? Countless. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that there are still ones going on. So, okay, you find out how the mind works. Boom. You are Just like I'm transmitting right now over this network, things can be transmitted easily as far as energetically. If your energetic field is, I guess, open enough, which you can close it with your words, with your thoughts. You can literally close yourself from certain things. But think of like getting an x-ray, for example. If you are in a certain environment, the radiation, it doesn't have to be harmful, but it can kind of get to you, right? And so I'm saying that to say, my family member believes that they have a device inserted inside of them. That this device was inserted inside of them as a baby, right? Now, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that they don't. I can't say whether they do or they don't. You know, I just know that our minds are so fucking powerful that even if that was accurate, even if that was true, that the mind is so powerful it literally can deactivate whatever, right? So what made me want to talk about that today is that there has been a certain occurrence, a repetitive occurrence that has happened to me where it's like, I don't know whether things are being directly thrown, like an energetic, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this. How can I describe it? It's like, I have to find a metaphor for it. Let me find a metaphor for it. It's like watching a channel, right? Think about, radio. The radio is a perfect example. If you old school, right? Not the satellite radio, old school radio, like FM, AM, that type of radio, right? So let's say I'm on 107.5, one of my favorite stations, right? Sometimes there's signals will like cross where I'll pick up something from like 107.8 without me changing the dial because it's a signal, you know? So it's being, this is it's being thrown, right? It's being thrown. So what has been happening since summer of last year is I could be en route, in a thought, on a certain quote-unquote channel, right? And then a strong-ass fucking signal comes. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who it's coming from. But a strong-ass signal will come and almost kind of scramble the thought momentarily, very, very momentarily. I would say it lasts maybe 10 seconds, if it lasts that much. Whereas it's a blank for a little bit. But again, people, we're just going down the rabbit hole, right? Of conspiracy theory. Because that's a dangerous thing. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a weak thing. Because I think it's weak to want to control a person any freaking way. You know, and I feel like if you have that type of technology, which I would not be surprised if it exists, that you should be putting in positive programs. You should like use it, even though it's still a violation of people. You should, if you're going to use it for good. Not to control, not to set up your idea of what you would like society to be, you know, but to actually like be in alignment with nature and do it for healing, like use it for healing, use it for helping people get over trauma, use it for helping people move forward. Don't use it in a negative way because then you're not gonna have it for much longer. Like something's the powers that are, the infinite powers that are ultimately way beyond humanity could ever formulate in their minds. And we have vast intelligence and vast minds, but we are relatively a new species, okay? Relatively, there's There has to be more intelligent life forms. And you think you're doing something with the technology you have. There's technology that's way vast, more vast. So don't be malicious. Be healing. Use it for healthy ways. That's how I feel about it. And and it's happened more than once. It's happened more than once. And it's like, what is this? What is going on? And I've had recent stuff. I've had CAT scans recently because I was in a motor vehicle accident. So I know the stuff is wired right. Because initially I thought it was like a mini stroke. To tell you the truth, that's what I thought. And then I realized, no. Because other things are associated with that. But I still had the CAT scan because I look inside, let me know. So I'm just like, you know, hmm, 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 hmm. That's all I wanted to say and just kind of get off of my chest because it's like, it's interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. But one thing I do know is that I'm good. I know I'm safe. I know I'm valuable. So valuable. So like, keep on, line me up positively. Like, you already know I am, right? I know who I am, and it will serve all well for me to be where I'm supposed to be, which I am. I am where I'm supposed to be right now. And it's a great place to finish dealing with unresolved trauma, healing, growing, getting the physical together and the spiritual together, and having that in full alignment. Part of me is curious to how long I'll be in this space. It's gonna be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like, how long is it gonna be? Because I already see me in my space. Like, literally, that's what I was thinking about. Even though I was like, you might see other people, I was like, this is how it's gonna feel. But I'm in my own home, and I'm going downstairs because my washer and dryer is off of my kitchen in my home. And that's how I imagine it to be. And so I'll be going downstairs. There's an elevator there too. I probably won't be carrying the stuff downstairs. I'll be using the steps frequently when it's just me. Just me going up and down my steps. But when I'm like bringing stuff like laundry, I'm definitely going to take the elevator. There's the elevator in my dream home. And it is right there. It's literally right outside of my bedroom. I have already imagined it. And so I'm just going to ride that elevator right downstairs, and it literally takes me right to the laundry room. So convenient. And then I'm just going to be in the laundry room, and like my coffee's right there around the corner in the kitchen, and breakfast, and just be, just be enjoying doing basic shit, So that's what I was imagining. Like, even though it's a little bit of a distance, it's almost like the same floor. Well, not really. Because in my dream home, the laundry is only my laundry room, my personal laundry room. I'll just take a moment to think of my personal laundry room. All I gotta do is break down the clothes because of the detergent and the softener and all that stuff is already there. And it smells great. And I have on some good music. And it's always a joyful thing. I like to fold too, honestly. Like, some people, they just wash and I like it. For me, laundry is like a meditative process. You know what I mean? It's like putting the gunk and then watching the gunk just all go away with suds. And then you take out your stuff and it smells so good, and then you throw it in the dryer and you put some dryer sheets in there and it smells so good. And then you're like folding the soft, smelling good stuff. I love it. I really do. I really do. You would think I don't, because I have so much laundry that's undone. But because it's something I enjoy doing for the most part, I don't just do it in a rush. Like, it's not a grudgingly thing. It's a relaxed thing. But I'm not gonna spend my last to do it. Even though I enjoy it, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend my life to do it. Because ultimately, it's a moment. It's just like 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours. Most machines are like 30 minutes. The dry is 30 minutes, and the folding is maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes. And I have a good, what you call it, right across the street. They're big. They're spacious. It's simple. I could go in there with paper money. Paper money is gonna stay. It's like, accept it. You like, the society itself has to heal, like, completely. So that means we don't have any racism in our government. We don't have all of the crap that's going on. Like, it is a peaceful utopia society. Once we get to that point, then maybe you could be like, it's only going to be digital currency. Because then people are operating from different characteristics. You're not worried about scammers and none of that stuff, because we have evolved past those mindsets. But while we are still evolving, there's going to be paper money. Like, accept it. Accept it. Accept that in order for that ideal to be, other things have to be in place. So, okay, you can make things convenient and you can get prepared for that. But while you are prepared for that, don't cut out the accessibility of fucking paper money with your company. Like, I could not imagine having a company in this day and age and don't accept cash. What? They tried to do that. They tried to do that in New York and got sued. What are y'all doing? They got sued and they had to make a law that you can't do that shit. You can't. You're a business. And yes, you might be a private corporation, but you're dealing with the fucking public. And if you're dealing with the fucking public, if you're serving the public from your business, you have to be able to accept all type of currency. Just period. You just got to. I don't get it. I don't get it. Slow down. We will get there eventually, but we ain't there yet. We got a lot of shit to clean up and get together before we could go into a paperless currency. We got a lot of shit to fix morally, ethically. We got a lot of shit to fix. So, prepare, but recognize we got a lot of shit to fix, okay? Like, when that happens, it's probably not even going to be an NSA. And if there is an NSA, they're going to be doing something way different than creating weapons of mass destruction. They might have weapons of mass construction, Maybe go into the construction agency, because eventually, they're going to be building much higher than what they're building. And it's a lucrative industry. I'm just saying. Food, construction, health. Like, they could convert, they can evolve their business model, believe it or not. And I know they like billion, maybe $1 trillion industry, but they can make those trillions of dollars doing something else. Storing those good ideas out there. Throwing them out there. Anyway, happy Sunday. I'm going to check on my bacon. How long have I been doing this for? 18 minutes? I got some bacon. It's some coffee. Oh, before I go though. I'm laughing, right? I watched Mr. Cooper. I watched Mr. Cooper back in the day. I watched Mr. Cooper, right? His name is, I think, Marcus. Marcus just made me think of a Marcus. Oh, baby, I had to calm. I didn't have to, but I chose to calm this flesh down yesterday. Because let me tell you, there is plethoras and plethoras and plethoras and plethoras. There is an abundance of GBD. Y'all wanna know what GBD is? Good black dick. abundance of that shit in these parts. I'm like, no. Somebody like, why not? Let's get you a little bit. Let's get you here by yourself. You don't gotta do no escapades or nothing like that. You just bend your ass right over that goddamn counter. I'm like, no, nobody, no. So anyway, back to Mr. Cooper. I got there talking about Marcus, right? Marcus is close to here too. I have a Marcus. I got a black book, and my sister girl could get, But anyway, we're talking about Mr. Cooper and his coffee. So he got down on his Instagram and said that he is drinking his coffee Japanese style. And he was in a deep ass squat. You know, he's a tall brother. He was in a deep ass squat, and I was just looking in admiration because those are my goals. My goals is to squat deeply. So anyway, and he has the coffee, right? He pours it black in. He's like, you add fruit to it, and you cut it. You cut it with a knife. And he sipped it. So I was like, I am not at that deep squat level yet. I'm getting there. But I love coffee now, which is a new thing. Trust me, I still love matcha better. I still love matcha better than coffee. But, you know, I have come to enjoy the benefits of coffee. And I was like, that's a new way to try it. So my coffee typically, I like creamers, but I got to enjoying really the flavor of the coffee, and sometimes the creamers can add to it or take a little bit from it. I like that little, not too sharp in the back, you know what, you taste in the back of the side of your tongue, not too sharp there, but I like that. I like a little bitter with my coffee, so I like it black. So I was drinking black coffee. Like if I order coffee anywhere outside of my home, it's gonna be black. But they had some oat creamer on sale, 2 for $5, and I went and got some because it was on sale, and I like oat milk a lot. So oat creamer is like, So I've been adding a little creamer, and on top of creamer, gelatin, because we're trying to see if I could regrow some cartilage in my goddamn hip joints. Whew. So I got a whole bunch of cartilage in here, and I put the fruit in here, and it is delicious. What? It is so delicious. It is really, really good. So apparently adding fruit to coffee is a thing. I think it's a smart thing. I don't know if I'm going to continue on this trend, but I just wanted to let you know. And also, if you would like your own personalized cup, leave me a comment. I know an amazing designer. And this cup I had personalized. It says, I am truly myself. I have my name there, my title, my appulations there. And then I picked out this wonderful picture because she reminds me of me. She's meditating, she's beautiful, she has a crown of flowers on her head. It's like looking in my reflection, an aspect of me. And it's one of those thermal cups. So it keeps your liquids hot or cold. And I know this because I put ice in it like one night and woke up and the ice was still there. And I was like, I slept the whole night and there's ice there. And imagine just wake up and have an ice cube right there. Delicious. Anyway, I'm gonna watch me some Martin, and I'm gonna enjoy this bacon. I might put in another batch of bacon. Bacon was on sale too. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I drink enough water and take enough vitamins for me to only get the great healthy benefits from the bacon. I only get the healthy benefits. I only get the healthy benefits. Love y'all.